Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Scarlett Hollow. My name is Lynx and a lot of stuff happened last episode. So we are jumping back in to see what happened after we somehow gave some of our life and stuff. I don't know. A lot happened. So maybe we'll figure it out. I gotta peace out. Back encounters with my own morality. I got a lot to ponder. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. Cool. Well, I don't blame him. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should. You realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier to lift when you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with effort of raising them in your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. Kanika, can you get me... Come to get me right away. I'm so sorry. I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what you were planning to do. How were you supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now is not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned your lesson yesterday. The magic is that... But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence when she realized what happened to you. Oh my god, Lynx, you poor thing. My bones aren't meant to bend in that way. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days, at least. Or Rosalina. I'm sure it bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. Mom, there's no time for tea. The girl's lost a leg. She needs real medicine. Real medicine came from natural ingredients, doesn't it? I have to offer no different from what Dr. Kelly can prescribe. And besides, after all what you've seen, are you really so sure you have such a grasp of real and unreal? Lynx, did you? Yeah, it's gone. I sacrificed 3 years of my life to get rid of the ghosts and close our age gap. I gotta stop flirting with people. Just taking responsibility for something that should have been dealt with decades ago. Is our house safe? There's nothing there now. Lynx took care of it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I had never been like that before. So that's really happened, and the ghost really did take away years of your life? I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price. And those years are unfortunately what it took to put the spirit to rest. You know, Lynx, the salt and pepper looks good on you. Maybe isn't all bad. Kanika. Sorry, it's just trying to positive Stella way better at that. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. I just saw a ghost and she just standing off by herself. It's a normal reaction for anyone else who just seen a ghost, but Stella we're talking about. Hey Stella, are you okay? What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'll see you guys later. She hurries off down the road. Okay. I guess she hit her limit. Should go after her. I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella never been kind of share her burdens. I doubt that'll change because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd be just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl, it should be okay. And nothing here should be rushed after anyone right now. It goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want the cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Lynx. You need time to recover. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder, one is a coincidence, but two makes it back-to-back nights. And if you and Stella are right, there's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town, you've been getting visions? This is news to me too. I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this all night long. There's plenty of time for that tomorrow. I couldn't believe I let Rosalind go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything that went through last day happened. We couldn't have known what was going to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself. I'd seen it before. I should have known it could get worse. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. If you had tried, we would have just sneaked in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put the ghost in her house. It's not on you. I know you both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better for you. Yeah. I spent a lot of time with Wayne in there. Oh yeah, I noticed. We could smell him as soon as we snapped out of it. What happened? Did he hurt you? Oh, bro. Oh, he was furious with me getting rid of the ghost. Weird. It was some kind of sort of session with you, isn't it? There was someone else in there, but that's my house. Rosalina and I live there. What did he say to you? We don't need to trouble Lynx with details. No paying any mind that man. He's just Drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear. He won't make trouble. Were you all conscious the whole time? Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, they can see how exhausted they are. Yeah, it was awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remembered everything, but at least up until that guy showed up and snapped us out of it. Wayne, he's been following Lynx around. What did he say to you? Like I said, we shouldn't be troubling Lynx about him. Stay away from all of you. What was it like? I don't want to know what it was like, okay? Did any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The words just came out. There's no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. Mostly just scared. I don't feel any of those things. I felt like I didn't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. Okay. Probably head back. I should get going too. It's starting to get chilly out and there's still work to get done. Set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will. Thank you all again. Believe it or it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well and you need to get rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Lynx. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kanika wearily treks back. I'll be back in a moment to walk you home, dear. I just need to put tea on and give your cousin a quick call. Oh, God. Is she gonna tell my cousin that I, killed half of my life? My whole body hurts, Mom. What was that? I better answer than a ghost. You'll be alright. Let me get you some of that special tea. Oh, my. Should we be drugging us? I think ibuprofen would be better. I gotta admit, tea has been nice. I'll put the kettle on as soon as I get home. I guess it's just the two of us now. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's twisting like it wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I was tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel alive. Do you regret coming along tonight? I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? Look, well, this horrible experience would stick with me for the rest of my days. But it was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if it makes sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? Well, I guess we have shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles and grabs his ribs. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? You know, tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling, and knowing we all went through it together makes it easier. There are people to consider with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me I better get home. I suppose to have the shift tomorrow morning, I might have to call in sick. Here's to hoping a good night's sleep will be enough to heal up. And I hope you feel better too. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Yeah, everyone's worried. I now have gray hairs. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Sibylla returns not long after Avery leaves. It's time to go back to the estate. Your cousin wasn't exactly thrilled to hear about what happened tonight, but I think blunted her anger as much as I could, shall we? Let's go back to the estate. She can't be mad. You once again find yourself on a long trek back to the estate. You can't help but focus on how awful your body feels. Maybe the walk will do you good. Maybe you'll start getting used to these changes. They won't feel bad in the morning as they do now. Let's stop here for a bit. I have to imagine you... there's ditchlings everywhere. They are, I'm afraid, that the spirit you dealt with tonight was merely a symptom of the rot here. Remember, rather than its cause. People are unfortunately going to have to get used to the sight of these things in the coming days. What's happened to me? Well, you look like you've aged at least a decade. Everything in this world has a price. The price to deal with tonight. For the record, I think you made the right decision. I wish your cousin had been there to take this burden upon herself, but she wasn't. Besides, I think we both know what kind of person she is. She probably would have found a very compelling reason not to make that choice. Your head starts swimming, exhaustion starts to overpower you. You're in no state to have some sort of conversation. You poor dear. Let's focus on walking for a little bit, and then we could talk some more. Walk deeper into the woods. You're getting closer to the estate. This should be good enough resting spot. Edward Dean killed Charles Jr., but it feels like I'm only scratching the surface of things. What does Spirit show you? Your family built one of the most powerful coal empires in Appalachia. Those sort of things don't come without betrayal and bloodshed. These are all assumptions, of course. I just an old woman who enjoys her tea, and Scarlet Empire is far older than these rattling bones. If you want bloody details, I'm afraid you're gonna have to find them yourself. Wait, are you a witch? I suppose some people might call me one, but I'm just an old woman who fancies herself a bit of a healer. Sorry. Silly question, sorry. Don't be sorry, dear. I'm sure your mind is absolutely swimming with all sorts of questions right now. It's only natural. Your vision blurs as you try to form words. Are you alright? We don't have much further to go. Let's go back on the trail. You and Spoots trek through the remainder of the woods and find yourself on the outskirts of the estate. Lynx, why don't you swing by the tea room tomorrow? Say early afternoon. I'd love to chat a little while. Come by any time. I'll be there all day. Good luck handling Tabitha. I'm tired of this softened her up enough over the phone, but there's only so much softening you can do with someone as prickly. Bless her heart. Get a good night's rest, thinks you earned it. Heads back through the woods, leaving you alone to face Tabitha. Let's enter the estate. You open the door to the estate quietly as you can, only to find your cousin anxiously pacing the foyer as she's been waiting for you. I see you finally decided to drag your sorry ass back here, and you look like hell warmed over. What did you do to yourself? I was told so many times to stay out of trouble, to keep me posted about where you are, to come home in a timely manner. What is the point of saying all those all again? Clearly you don't care about your actions affect me. Clearly you don't care about how your actions affect yourself. What happened? Tabitha, I need to talk to you about some stuff. As the words leave your mouth, your body shivers with age and exhaustion. Stress talking to your cousin about tonight's events is a cusp of overwhelming. Whatever you have to say is best to say it quick. What is it then? What happened to you? I gave up years of my life. Angry ghosts, our family wronged. You did what? Yeah, one, most people are gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean? And then two, it was the only way to satisfy him, to make him leave. That can't be true. I don't know who lied to you about what. You should never give away something so important. It was the right thing to do. No, it wasn't. Just look at you. Is there anything else I can need to know, or just asking the question to give me a night migraine? I keep finding these weird stone carvings and having visions around them, and one of them was in the mine last night, and the other was in Oscar's house. Visions? Have you been having seizures? God, please stop running off on your own to places. I can't find you if you have a health problem and you really need to be careful. What if they're making all the supernatural stuff happen? Hey, let's say for a second there is something supernatural happening in town and these stones are the causing it. What are we supposed to do about it? Run around and smash them? Rhetorical question. I've also got news for you. One of them is buried under 20 tons of rock. It's been telling about our family. I think you think we've done some terrible stuff, Tabitha. We haven't done anything. Even if our family has done terrible things, as big as they done different times by different people. Stop guilting yourself over it. The only thing you should be guilting yourself over is how you've been treating me. Leave it at that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Great, then I'm going to bed. Kirsten walks off, leaving you alone. You don't even notice you've entered the guest room and fallen into the bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half the week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest. As an expanse of unknown years of your life, the specter of the night events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you're willingly paid for the crimes of your family you never met. Maybe it is easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capitalized ship of your own broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Yeah, I have a feeling that things are only going to get worse. Oh, I can join the Discord. This decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of the visual reminder or remove it entirely to point in the preferences. Okay. Would you like to recap of episode 4? No. Yeah, so you see all this blood? Yeah, that's me dying a little bit on the inside. You open your eyes, it's a new day. But you feel like shit. You're just hoping that your strength would return you after a good night's rest, but you still feel as drained as you dug yourself out of a shallow grave, which I did. Your limbs are heavy and your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. You feel like you've lost something that was important to you. I did what had to be done. Who knows what would have happened if I left that ghost behind to fester. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by a buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing okay. Also wanted to ask if you heard from Stella. You check your messages. Nothing from Stella. You dial Stella. Hey, what's up? Yeah, just kidding. I just able to come to the phone right now, and actually recording up my voice isn't really me, technically, huh? Anyways, leave a message. I never check this thing. The mailbox is full. I can't accept messages at this time. Morning, hot stuff. Yeah, morning, hot stuff. You wait for a few minutes, silence. Your message is still undeveloped. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard from her either. That's not good. I think we should try to look for her. Let's meet up in town. It looks like you have a morning plans to go over. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as me. Like, this is crazy. Like, what is happening? Like, oh my god. I got old. But what other choice was there? Again, I still think I did the right choice. I feel like if I left it there, it was only gonna get worse, and I don't really want it to get worse. So I'm just kind of... yeah. So I think that's it for this episode. It's a little shorter than the other few, but the other few were so packed full of stuff that I really just wanted to go and go and go and go. I have a really bad habit of just jumping in and then realizing it had been 40 minutes and then went, oh shit. So hopefully you guys are enjoying a little shorter episode, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye!